How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. And I must say, we crushed it again inside the private group. And of course, you know what we were playing? We were playing XELA. So again, I have to say it, whether you want to be a better trader or a better investor and also get daily lessons inside of our private Discord, I highly suggest that you guys join. If you want the link, you can find it down inside the description. We'll be happy to have you a part of the family. So today we're going to be talking about XELA. Ended up hitting a high of $5.45 today. Ended up showing a strong day, but I won't waste any more time. So let's jump into it. So let's go over the agenda. We're going to be taking a look at the technical analysis. We want to see what is the price action actually looking like. We want to see areas of support, and we also want to see areas of resistance. And will XELA continue to run? Well, the chart will give us a good prediction. And then secondly, we're going to be taking a look at the order flow distribution. We want to know that institutions load up today. We want to know the inflows, we want to know the outflows, and see how things can possibly look like going into tomorrow. And then when everything is done, then of course I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts and as well as some more key details. So let's jump into it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for XELA. Let's see how it performed today. So it ended up closing at $4.34, being up 25.07%. On the low, it tested $3.50, and then on the high, testing $5.45. So first and foremost, you want to see how it's lining up with our indicators. We can see from down below, RSI is definitely looking really hot, being around 76.91. So it is in the overbought territory, but this is of no surprise because it has been on quite the run. As far as for the indicators on the chart, we are well above the 200-day, the 100-day, and as well as the 21-day EMA. One area that I want to point out to you guys, which ended up being a solid area of support for XELA inside of the market, was at $3.50. And we could see in the past, this was an area that was able to hold up as well, going as far back as March the 12th. So what we're going to be looking forward to is a continuation of all of this momentum. And part of the reasons being is, if we take a look at the key stats over here, let's look at the volume. So today we had 501.86 million, but on average over 10 trading days, we have 272.98 million. So it almost doubled the amount of volume that we normally get. And when you have this particular type of environment, you end up seeing some strong moves. So when we ended up getting to $5.45, if the market didn't start, pulling back, I do believe that XELA would have been able to actually push past this area, and we could have easily looked forward to seeing a move going to $6. But of course, we had a pullback inside the market, but I feel that's okay because it is still looking bullish regardless. So what I want to see from XELA, it'll be great to see if it could actually just close the day above $4.40. But also to bring to your attention, even if it closes up at $4, this is also good as well. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for XELA. So we can see here on the inflow, we had 494, and on the outflow we had 491. On the large we had 136. As far as for the medium, we had 262, and we had 95 on the small. And of course, this is in the millions. When we take a look at our outflows, we had 149. On the mediums, we had 252, and then on the small, we had 91. When we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, you can see the past 2 days have been outflow days, and these are in the millions as well. So what does it look like going into tomorrow? I am still continuing to be bullish. We ended up seeing just over 500 million in volume today. So as far as this being a multi-day runner, I would not be surprised, and every indication that we have, it is showing us that. As far as the selling pressure is concerned, that is of no surprise. We saw a big time pullback inside the market, and of course we've been seeing this with a lot of growth stocks and lower cap penny stocks as well. I know you guys been keeping this on your watch list like I always tell you, but you know what, before we even go any further, let's jump into the final thoughts. So for my final thoughts, thoughts for Exela. It was great seeing the performance she had today inside of the market, going to $5.45. I know many of you who watch this channel got into this play as well, and you've been making some profits. Just want to say kudos to you. Congratulations. Will this continue? Many are going to be asking this, and you know what? I don't see any reason why this should be slowing down, but do keep in mind this is based on the premise that we continue to have a strong amount of volume. That's what we saw today, and that's when we ended up seeing that quick pop going into the mid fives. So this needs to continue. If we do not get this, then of course we're going to be having a bearish trend. Another thing we need to understand, I took a look on Fintel, taking a look at the short borrow fee rate. It is still well above 20%, and as far as the short interest is concerned, there's still short squeeze potential inside of this play. There's a lot of interest on the retail side, and from what we've seen in regards to the large scale orders, there's interest on the institutional side. So that's why I'm saying as far as the likelihood of this continuing, it is very high. Another thing is, before you actually get into the play, I want to make sure you have an entry plan, and as well you have an exit plan. This is very key. It's one of these plays, yes, if you want to hold it, hey, that is up to you. But if you just want to play out the momentums, go in and out and so forth, you need to make sure you do not let greed or your emotions get in the way, especially if it looks like the markets continue to be volatile like they were today. Another thing, when we were taking a look at the technicals, what we want to see from Exela, it'll be great to see if it can close the day around $4 or above $4, but we also see key levels around the 380s, and as well what we saw today before it made that strong rip, we saw the support being tested at 350. So what I want to look forward to, yes, I want to see Exela get back to $5 and see some continued strength and building on what it was able to do today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.